Welcome, my friend, and thank you for choosing this moment to slow down and take care of yourself. Before we begin, I would love to invite you to leave a gentle comment sharing where you are listening from in the world, because it is so comforting to know that we are all resting under the same sky, even from different places. Seeing your comments not only helps this cozy space grow, it also reminds others that they are not alone on their own healing journey, and that there are many quiet hearts listening alongside them. As you arrive here, allow yourself to notice that you have already taken a meaningful step toward rest, simply by pressing play and deciding to be present. You do not need to do anything perfectly tonight, and you do not need to try to force relaxation, because the only thing that matters is that you are here and that you are willing to soften, even just a little. Let this be your permission slip to set down the weight of the day and to enter a space where nothing is asked of you except gentle breathing and quiet listening. Begin by finding a position that feels supportive and comfortable for your body, whether you are lying down in bed, resting on a couch, or reclining in a favorite chair with blankets tucked around you. Feel the surface beneath you gently holding your weight, as if it is quietly whispering that you are safe to release tension now, and safe to sink deeper into rest. If you like, you can allow your eyes to soften or close, letting the world fade just a little as you turn your attention inward and toward your own breathing. Gently bring your awareness to your breath, without changing anything at first, and simply notice how the air feels as it moves in and out of your body. Notice the coolness or warmth of the air at your nose, the gentle movement of your chest or belly, and the tiny pauses between each inhale and exhale. You are not judging or measuring your breath, because you are only observing it with quiet curiosity and kindness. Now, if it feels okay for you, slowly breathe in through your nose to a soft count of 4, letting your lungs fill comfortably, not forcefully. Hold that breath very gently for a count of 4, feeling your body suspended in a peaceful stillness. Then release the air slowly through your mouth or nose for a count of 6, allowing your shoulders to drop and your jaw to soften as the day begins to melt away. We will repeat this together a few times, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 6, always in a way that feels natural and safe for your body. Inhale slowly now, letting your breath be like a wave that rises with steadiness and ease. Hold gently, as if time has softened around you and you are floating in a quiet pause. Exhale slowly and imagine that each breath out carries away traces of tension, worry, and noise that you no longer wish to hold. Allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm whenever you are ready, and notice how even a few mindful breaths can already shift the way your body feels. Perhaps your shoulders are beginning to lower, your forehead is releasing, and your hands feel a little heavier and more relaxed. If you still feel tense or restless, that is completely okay, because there is nothing wrong with how you are feeling, and this practice can gently meet you exactly where you are. Take a moment to scan through your body, starting at the very top of your head and slowly moving downward, as if you are sending a soft, warm light through every area. Notice your forehead and your temples, and invite the muscles there to ease, as if the skin is smoothing out and letting go of any tightness. Let that soft awareness move around your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, and your tongue, releasing any clenching or effort, and allowing your face to rest in a natural, peaceful expression. Bring your attention down to the back of your neck and the tops of your shoulders, where so many of us carry the weight of our responsibilities and worries. With your next exhale, imagine that you are placing that weight down beside you, even if only for tonight, and letting your shoulders settle a little closer to the surface beneath you. Feel your arms resting more heavily now, your elbows and wrists letting go of any need to hold themselves up, and your hands softening, fingers gently unfurling in quiet surrender. Notice your chest and the steady rhythm of your heart, which has carried you through every single moment of this day without demanding your attention or gratitude. Take one breath to silently thank your heart and your body for everything they have done to support you, even through stress, exhaustion, or difficult emotions. Allow your chest to broaden with the inhale and soften with the exhale, like a gentle tide coming in and out along a peaceful shoreline. Let your awareness drift down into your belly, which may rise and fall gently with your breathing. If there is any tightness or fluttering there, simply acknowledge it with kindness, without trying to chase it away or judge it. With each exhale, imagine that you are wrapping this area of your body in understanding and compassion, as if you are saying, "You are allowed to relax now, and you are safe in this moment." Bring your attention to your back, from the upper spine down to the lower back, and notice how it connects with the surface beneath you. If you sense any knots of tension or aching points, imagine a warm, gentle light flowing into those places, softening them like sunshine melting frost. Allow your back to be fully supported and let go of any effort to hold yourself upright, because this is a time when you are allowed to be completely held. Now move your awareness into your hips, your thighs, your knees, and your calves, noticing any sensations without needing to change them. If your legs feel restless or heavy, simply let that be part of your experience and continue to breathe softness into them with every exhale. Feel your ankles and feet grounding you, perhaps connecting you to the feeling of the bed or blanket beneath your heels and toes, reminding you that you are supported from head to toe. As your body settles more deeply, allow your mind to know that it does not need to solve anything right now, and that any unfinished tasks can safely wait until another time. If thoughts appear, which they almost always do, you can greet them gently and imagine placing them on a small shelf in your mind, with the promise that you can return to them later if needed. For now, the only thing you are invited to focus on is the soothing rhythm of your breath and the comfort of being fully present in this quiet moment. You might wish to set an intention for this meditation, and this intention does not need to be complicated or perfect, because even a simple phrase can be powerful. Perhaps your intention is to rest more deeply, to release worry, to feel safer in your body, or simply to offer yourself a few moments of gentle care. Silently state your intention in your mind and imagine it resting softly in your heart, like a small candle that will continue to glow throughout the meditation. Remember that there is no right or wrong way to experience this practice, and that every breath you take with awareness is a tiny act of healing and kindness toward yourself. You do not have to quiet your mind completely, because even the attempt to slow down and soften is worthy of appreciation and recognition. If you notice yourself becoming distracted, you can always return to the feeling of your breath, the weight of your body, or the sound of my voice as gentle anchors to this moment. As you listen, know that you are part of a quiet, global circle of listeners, all tuning in from different rooms, cities, and countries, each carrying their own stories and hearts. When you share a comment about where you are listening from, you are adding your own small light to that circle and helping others feel less alone in their late-night thoughts. This space is meant to be a soft landing place, where every listener is welcome, every tired heart is honored, and every step toward rest is celebrated. Let this introduction be the doorway into deeper relaxation, and allow yourself to cross that threshold gently, without pressure or expectation. You have already done enough today, and right now your only role is to receive, to soften, and to let your nervous system know that it is safe to unwind. With each breath, feel yourself drifting just a little further away from the noise of the day and a little closer to the quiet, comforting center within you. In a moment, we will move more fully into the guided meditation, where you will be invited to relax even more deeply and to journey into a space of calm, rest, and gentle stillness. For now, take one more slow, steady breath in, filling your lungs with softness and possibility. And breathe out with a long, soothing exhale, letting your whole body release into the support beneath you as you prepare to continue this peaceful journey inward. You're doing wonderful. You have shown up for yourself in this moment, and that is something truly meaningful, even if your day felt messy, complicated, or exhausting. As you rest here, begin to notice your breathing again, flowing in and out at its own natural pace, without any need to change it or control it. With each inhale, imagine drawing in calm, safety, and softness, as if you are breathing in a gentle glow of starlight. With each exhale, imagine releasing the heaviness of the day, letting go of tension, worry, and noise that you no longer want to carry. Your body knows how to relax, even if your mind feels busy, and you can trust that these quiet moments are already guiding you toward deeper rest. Picture yourself lying exactly where you are, while a peaceful night sky stretches above you, wide and comforting, filled with distant, shimmering constellations. The room around you becomes a cozy little cocoon, a safe nest where nothing is expected of you and where you are free to simply drift and breathe. In your imagination, you begin to feel a soft, warm light at the center of your chest, glowing gently like a tiny lantern that has been waiting patiently for nightfall. With every breath in, the lantern grows a little brighter, not harsh or glaring, but warm and soothing like candlelight in a quiet room. With every breath out, the light sends waves of serenity through your body, slowly loosening the knots of stress that may still linger in your muscles. Notice how this gentle light travels upwards, moving through your shoulders, easing away tightness and softening any effort or strain you have been holding there. Allow your shoulders to relax a little more, as if invisible hands have taken the weight you were carrying and set it gently down beside you. Feel the warmth continue along your neck and into your jaw, inviting your teeth to part slightly, your tongue to rest comfortably, and your face to smooth into a peaceful expression. Now the light flows up into your temples and across your forehead, melting away little lines of worry or concentration that built up throughout the day. Your brow becomes smooth and soft. Your eyes feel heavier, and your eyelids rest comfortably, whether they are already closed or slowly drifting downward. You begin to notice a sense of spaciousness inside your mind, as if busy thoughts are gently moving to the edges, giving your awareness a calm, open center. As your upper body relaxes, the warm glow moves downward again, back through your chest, where your heart continues its steady, loyal rhythm. Silently thank your heart for carrying you through every moment, even the ones that felt overwhelming or tiring, and allow a feeling of gratitude to soften your entire chest. Imagine your ribs expanding gently with each breath, like the slow opening of a flower at dawn, and closing again with each exhale in a soothing, repetitive rhythm. The warmth now drifts into your belly, a place where so many emotions and sensations often settle. If there is any tightness or fluttering there, acknowledge it kindly, as if you are placing a comforting hand over it and whispering that it is safe to release. With each slow exhale, feel your belly soften, untangling itself from the worries of the day, relaxing into a state of gentle quietness. From your belly, the soft light moves into your lower back, soothing any places that feel stiff, sore, or tired from holding you upright and supporting you all day. Imagine the muscles of your back unraveling slowly, as though each strand of tension is being lovingly smoothed out by a calm, patient presence. Your spine feels supported and aligned, cradled by the surface beneath you, allowing your entire torso to sink more deeply into comfort. The glow continues to drift down into your hips, a deep and powerful part of your body that often stores emotions and strain. Imagine your hips becoming heavier and more grounded, as if they are gently rooted into the soft soil of a peaceful nighttime meadow. You do not have to hold yourself up anymore, because this moment is devoted to complete support, rest, and ease. Now the warmth flows into your thighs, where it wraps around each muscle like a cozy blanket, loosening any tightness and tension from standing, walking, or sitting today. Your legs feel calmer and heavier, as though they are stretching out along a soft cloud that perfectly matches the shape of your body. The glow moves into your knees, releasing any stiffness, and then continues its journey down through your calves and shins, where it soothes every little ache. When the gentle light finally reaches your ankles and feet, you may imagine them resting in a pool of warm, calming water, or nestled into soft moss beside a quiet forest stream. Each toe relaxes, each arch releases, and your feet feel deeply grounded and completely supported. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, your entire body is now bathed in this warm, tranquil glow, like moonlight flowing through you from within. As your body settles, your awareness gently shifts to a new image forming in your mind. A serene nighttime landscape created just for you. You find yourself standing on a soft path made of smooth, pale stones that glow faintly, as though lit by starlight from above. The air is cool and comfortable, carrying the faint scent of night-blooming flowers and the distant whisper of leaves gently swaying in a calm breeze. Above you, the sky is vast and velvet dark, sprinkled with countless stars that twinkle softly, each one like a tiny reassurance that you are held in something greater and kinder than your worries. A gentle moon hangs low on the horizon, round and luminous, casting a silver path of light that seems to call you forward into deeper peace. As you begin to walk along the glowing stone path, your steps feel effortless and light, as though gravity has softened its grip and you are almost floating. With each step, you hear the quiet crunch of distant leaves and the soft rustle of grass, but there are no harsh sounds, no urgency, and no demands here. This place exists outside of time and expectations, created solely for your rest, your healing, and your gentle unwinding. You notice that with every breath you take in this secret landscape, your mind grows quieter, and your heart feels more settled and comforted. Soon you come to a small clearing filled with soft, luminous mist that hovers just above the ground, glowing faintly with pastel colors of lavender, blue, and pale gold. In the center of the clearing, there is a cushioned resting spot shaped like a nest of woven starlight, inviting you to curl up and relax. This nest looks impossibly soft, like a bed made of clouds and moonbeams, and you know instinctively that it has been waiting just for you. You gently lower yourself into the nest, feeling it adjust perfectly to your body, supporting every curve, every limb, and every breath with tender care. As you settle in, the glowing mist drifts closer, not in an overwhelming way, but like a comforting veil of softness that shields you from the world outside. Inside this cocoon of light, the only things that exist are your breath, your body, and a deep sense of safety and permission to rest. You notice small star-shaped lights floating in the mist around you, each one pulsing gently as if following the rhythm of your breathing. With each inhale, the tiny stars glow a little brighter, filling the clearing with a peaceful radiance that feels like a soothing embrace. With each exhale, they dim slightly, as though they are exhaling with you, releasing any remaining stress and sending it far away into the night. The stars begin to slowly drift closer, and instead of feeling nervous, you feel a deep sense of calm curiosity and comfort. Each star gently touches a place in your awareness where you have been carrying self-doubt, overwhelm, or lingering worries. Wherever a star touches, it leaves behind a soft note of reassurance, like a whispered message saying that you have done enough and that you are allowed to rest now. One star settles near your heart and seems to hum a quiet melody that you can feel more than hear, a soothing tune that says you are worthy of gentleness and care. Another star drifts near your forehead, hovering just above the center of your brow, and you feel your thoughts begin to slow down, untangling themselves into spacious, calm silence. A third star rests near your hands, reminding you that you can release the urge to always be doing, fixing, and holding everything together, at least for tonight. As the stars continue to surround you, the nest beneath you feels warmer and more supportive, as if the entire clearing is breathing in harmony with you. You are not alone here, because you are gently cradled by this landscape of night, light, and quiet magic, created to hold your tired body and tender heart. Every inhale carries in more peace, and every exhale sends your weariness floating up into the sky, where it dissolves among the stars. You begin to notice that your body is growing heavier in the most comforting way, as though you are sinking into the perfect position that your muscles have long been craving. Your arms rest easily, your legs drape lazily, and your head feels supported as you allow your neck and shoulders to relinquish their final traces of tension. Even the small muscles around your eyes and mouth feel deeply relaxed, giving your entire face a serene, almost sleepy expression. Time seems to slow down here, stretching out into a soft, unhurried ribbon that wraps around you like a promise that there is no rush and no timeline for your rest. The worries of tomorrow cannot reach you in this clearing, and the echoes of today's challenges are fading into a distant, harmless hum. Right now, in this gentle space between waking and sleep, your only task is to breathe, to soften, and to allow yourself to be comforted. If any thoughts wander into your mind, you can picture them as small leaves drifting on a slow-moving stream that passes near your nest. You do not need to chase them away or hold on to them, because you can simply watch them float by, knowing they will continue downstream without pulling you along. Every time you notice a thought, gently return your attention to the feeling of your breath and the secure warmth of the nest beneath you. With each moment that passes, your body moves closer to the threshold of sleep, that tender borderland where imagination softens into dreams. The stars around you dim slightly, becoming a slow, steady glow, like night lights placed just far enough away to feel comforting. Your breaths become slower, deeper, and more rhythmic, and your mind begins to drift in gentle, dreamy images that you do not need to hold or understand. You are safe here in this quiet clearing of the mind, sheltered by a sky that watches over you with endless patience and kindness. You are supported by the nest of starlight, the warm glow within you, and the peaceful rhythm of your own breathing guiding you deeper. You have permission to surrender fully to rest, to let go of control, and to dissolve into the soft darkness that brings you healing sleep. As you hover on the edge of dreams, know that you can return to this place whenever you wish, simply by closing your eyes, breathing slowly, and remembering the glowing path that leads you here. This sanctuary of night, light, and stillness is always available to you, a gentle refuge for your heart whenever life feels loud or heavy. Allow yourself to drift now, letting the final traces of wakefulness slip away as the stars keep watch and the night cradles you in its tender embrace. Now let's fly across the sleepy night sky. You do not need wings, you do not need to try hard, and you do not need to do anything perfectly, because this is a journey that happens with your breath, your imagination, and your willingness to soften. Begin by feeling the surface beneath you, holding and supporting your entire body from head to toe, as if you are already resting on a quiet cloud. Notice how your body feels heavier and more grounded with each exhale, like you are slowly sinking into the most comfortable position possible. Let your muscles know that they can stop working so hard now, since this moment belongs only to your rest and your peace. Bring your attention to your breath and simply notice its natural rhythm without forcing it to be slower or deeper at first. Observe the way the air enters your nose or mouth, flows down into your chest, and then leaves your body again in its own gentle pattern. Your breath has carried you through the entire day, and now it is ready to guide you into a softer, dreamier place above the worries of the world. If it feels comfortable, take a slightly fuller inhale through your nose, letting your lungs fill in a calm, steady way. Hold that breath for a brief, peaceful moment, just long enough to notice the stillness at the top of your inhale. Then exhale slowly and completely, as if you are releasing the weight of the day, letting it drift far away from your body and your mind. Repeat this gentle pattern a few more times, breathing in calm and breathing out everything you no longer need to carry tonight. With every exhale, imagine that your body is becoming lighter in spirit, yet heavier in relaxation, melting into the surface beneath you. Each breath becomes a quiet promise that you are moving closer to deep rest, drifting away from noise and closer to softness. Now, in your mind's eye, begin to picture a soft glow forming around your body, like a cocoon of warm moonlight. The light feels gentle and protective, wrapping around you in a way that makes you feel safe, calm, and completely held. As it surrounds you, you sense that this glow is gently lifting you, not with effort or strain, but with the ease of a feather rising on a soft breeze. You feel yourself slowly floating upward, as if your bed or resting place has become a small, cozy cloud that lifts from the ground and begins to rise. There is no rush and no urgency, only a slow, drifting ascent, guided by the rhythm of your breathing and the softness of your thoughts. The room around you begins to fade, and you become aware of the wide, velvet night unfolding gently above and around you. As you rise higher, you notice the sky is sprinkled with countless stars, each one twinkling like a gentle heartbeat in the distance. The moon hangs nearby, luminous and kind, its light spilling over the clouds in silvery waves that look almost like water. You are not cold or afraid, because the air here is mild and soothing, carrying only the quiet sounds of night and the whisper of drifting clouds. Your cloud carries you forward, gliding through the sky with no effort on your part, moving as lightly as a dandelion seed floating on a breeze. The world below feels farther away, and with the growing distance, the weight of your day gently loosens its grip on your mind. Responsibilities, worries, and unfinished lists remain far beneath you, safe to revisit another time while you travel through this peaceful, sleepy sky. As you float along, you notice a soft ribbon of light in the distance, stretching across the horizon like a pathway made from starlight. Your cloud gently changes direction, guiding you toward this luminous path, as though it knows that this is the way into deeper rest. With every breath, you drift closer, feeling more relaxed, more comfortable, and more at home in this quiet night. Soon, your cloud touches the edge of the glowing ribbon, and you realize that it is not solid ground, but a shimmering trail of gentle light, strong enough to carry you with complete safety. You step from the cloud onto the starlit path, feeling it hold you firmly while remaining soft and warm beneath your feet, like sand warmed by the sun yet cooled by the night air. There is no fear of falling, no fear of missteps, because this path was created especially for you, shaped by kindness, rest, and trust. As you walk slowly along the starlit path, you notice clusters of stars forming gentle shapes and patterns all around you. Some resemble soft feathers, others look like tiny lanterns, and a few appear like small, glowing birds resting quietly in midair. With each step you take, one of the stars closest to you brightens for a moment, as if it is acknowledging your presence and encouraging you to keep moving forward. You continue walking at an unhurried pace, feeling lighter with every step, as if each footprint you leave behind dissolves a little more tension from your body. The air feels like a gentle caress against your skin, carrying the faint scent of night-blooming flowers and distant rain that has not yet arrived. You realize that this journey through the sky is not about getting anywhere quickly, but about allowing your whole being to settle into deep, peaceful surrender. Eventually, you come to a small clearing in the sky where the starlit path widens into a circular space of soft, glowing mist. In the center of this circle, there is a cozy resting place shaped like a warm nest made of clouds, moonbeams, and gently woven starlight. It looks incredibly inviting, like the perfect spot to lay down everything you are carrying and simply rest in pure comfort. You step closer and carefully settle yourself into the nest, feeling it cradle every part of your body with perfect support. The cloud-like surface adjusts to your shape, holding your head, shoulders, back, and legs in the sweetest balance of softness and stability. As you lie back, you can see the vast night sky stretching above you, the stars appearing closer now, like friendly lights watching over your sleep. Your breathing naturally begins to slow, and each inhale feels like a sip of cool, peaceful air, while each exhale feels like a warm release of everything heavy. You notice that your chest rises and falls in an easy rhythm, as if it is moving with the tides of a distant, calm ocean. Every breath becomes a gentle wave washing over you, smoothing out the rough edges of your day and polishing your thoughts until they shine with quiet simplicity. If any worries or stray thoughts float into your mind, you can imagine placing them inside small, shimmering bubbles of light. These bubbles rise slowly into the sky, drifting higher and higher until they blend with the stars and become soft, distant glimmers that no longer weigh on your heart. You do not need to chase or hold on to them, because the sky is wide enough to hold your thoughts while you rest in this gentle nest. As you relax more deeply, you begin to notice that some of the stars above you are forming gentle constellations that tell wordless, soothing stories. One constellation looks like a pair of open hands, reminding you that you are supported and cared for, even when you feel tired and overwhelmed. Another constellation resembles a softly folded wing, symbolizing comfort, shelter, and the permission to retreat and rest when you need to. You may even notice a small cluster of stars forming the shape of a heart, glowing steadily with warm, kind light that reflects the compassion you are offering yourself tonight. You do not need to interpret these shapes or find perfect meanings, because their presence alone is enough to soothe your nervous system and calm your thoughts. You simply lie there, breathing gently, watching the night sky slowly pulse with sleepy light, feeling more and more at home within yourself. Your body feels heavier now in a very comforting way, like you are sinking into a perfectly shaped cradle of softness. Your arms rest easily by your sides or wherever they feel most natural, your hands relaxed and loose, your fingers free from effort. Your legs feel completely supported, with no need to hold themselves in any particular position, and your feet can simply let go and be. Notice how your facial muscles continue to soften, your forehead smooth and untroubled, your jaw loose and comfortable, your eyes peacefully closed or gently drifting closed. There is nothing to watch, nothing to plan, and nothing to solve, because the night sky and your breath are taking care of everything for now. This is your time to rest, your time to be held, and your time to float between wakefulness and sleep with complete safety. If you listen closely in your imagination, you might hear a faint, soothing hum, like the soft music of distant stars singing you to sleep. The sound is not loud or distracting, just a gentle background melody that reminds you that you are never truly alone under the sky. You are part of this quiet universe, part of this peaceful moment, and part of this beautiful, sleepy journey above the world. As time slows even further, you may notice your thoughts becoming less like sentences and more like soft shapes and feelings drifting gently through your mind. You do not need to cling to any of them, because they are simply passing clouds, moving across the wide sky of your awareness. With every breath, you drift deeper into this comforting space, where nothing is required of you except to rest and receive. If sleep begins to tug at you, you can let it come, trusting that this nest of clouds and starlight will hold you throughout the night. Your journey across the sleepy night sky can continue inside your dreams, where the stars will become even closer and the clouds even softer. You are safe to surrender, safe to drift, and safe to slip quietly from gentle awareness into deep, restorative sleep. Know that you can always return here whenever you wish, simply by closing your eyes, feeling your breath, and remembering the words that invited you into this sky. This starlit path, this cloud nest, and this peaceful nighttime landscape will be here for you again and again, whenever your heart and body need rest. For now, allow yourself to float at the edge of dreams, carried by the night, wrapped in soft moonlight, and cradled by the quiet rhythm of your own breath. And as you drift deeper and deeper into sleep, with your body fully relaxed and your mind gently unwinding, that ends tonight's journey, but you're welcome to stay a bit longer.